welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing yet again another super in-depth and super honest review on the Dior Forever Glow Maximizer Liquid Highlighter in the shade Pearly. I'm going to be doing an unboxing, a try-on test, and going over the specs and details of this product, the pros and cons, and my overall final score of this product, and whether I would recommend it to you or not. So if you're interested in that, then please keep on watching. So let's go ahead and start with an unboxing first. So currently this product is retailing for about $60.75 Canadian on the Sephora website. However, it is somehow slightly cheaper on the official Dior Beauty website for about $56 Canadian, which is one of the reasons I decided to order it on Dior rather than Sephora. The other reason is because usually when you order from Dior, you get these little freebie samples, and it comes in the beautiful Dior packaging, like the Dior box, which I really love to display them in my home as decor pieces. So I usually recommend, if you're gonna buy Dior makeup, don't get it from Sephora, get it from Dior, because you get all these freebies. However, in this specific situation, I was a little bit bummed out because first of all, I did not get the box. So even in the past, when I've just bought like a lip balm or something from Dior, they would give it to me in like a beautiful Christian Dior, like full-on box like this. So that's what I was hoping to get. But instead, this time, they just kind of cheapened out and gave me a bag, which again, the bag is very sturdy. It's made of a similar material as the box. But still, I was hoping for a box, not a bag. So as you can see, yeah, so I was a little bummed about that. I know most people should not care about something like this, but I love displaying them in my house. So I was a little bit bummed about that. And secondly, I was bummed because I did select my freebies, like my free samples at checkout. And then like they were confirmed in my order and everything. But when it came, they were nowhere to be found. I didn't get them. So yeah, I know I just said normally I would recommend ordering from Dior's website, but I don't know, man, it's hit and miss. Like this time was really bad. Like the main reason that I ordered from there, the two main reasons I ordered from there, which was for the box and for the freebies, I didn't get either of those things. So yeah, that's just something to keep in mind. However, the one pro was that yes, it was in fact $56 instead of $60.75 as it is on Sephora. So at least I got that. So anyways, there's about 11 milliliters of product inside this packaging, and it currently comes in 7 different shades. The first one is called Pink, which is a super cute baby pink. I believe it's slightly cool tone color. The second is Pearly, the white shade that I have here. The next shade is Rosy, which is a more like rose goldy bronzy kind of color. The next shade is called Peachy. The next one is called Bronze, which very much just looks like a glittery bronzer. And finally, the last shade is called Nude. Some of these shades, such as Pink, Pearly, and Gold, are true highlighter shades, I believe. But some of the other shades I find could double as blushes or bronzers, such as Rosy, Peachy, and Bronze. I personally was in the market for a true highlighter, like a super glittery, like pearly white one that was just like blinding. And I did swatch these in Sephora, and I found that it was a toss-up between the 3 highlighter shades for me, so pink, gold, or pearly. Gold was a little bit too yellow in the sense that it was a bit dark, so it did show up. I did try it on my face though, I just tried it on my hand. And the pink one was really pretty too. It was a runner-up, but I found that when I blended it, it kind of blended into my skin a little too much. So I was really impressed by how this one was like so pigmented and blinding. I was like, wow, that saturation and that like color payoff is really, really good. So I think I'll try it in the white. So that's why I decided to go with Pearly. But it's up to you what you want to use this for. If you want to get like one that can also double as a bronzer or double as a blush, then I would recommend the rosy or bronze shades. So now I'm just going to go over the description of this product as per the Dior website. So it just says, the first Dior Forever Liquid Highlighter, a true concentration of light in a bottle, brightens and enhances the complexion with a spectacular, instant, and long-lasting glow. Infused with the ultra-fine luminous pearly pigments, Dior Forever Glow Maximizer bathes the complexion in a healthy glow effect that lasts all day long. Its fine and fresh, easy to blend texture fuses seamlessly with the skin to reflect light with a no makeup effect. Its formula, composed of 92% natural origin ingredients and infused with iris extract, hydrates the skin for 24 hours. Available in vibrant and universal colorful shades designed for different skin tones, the Dior Liquid Highlighter can be worn alone or as a finishing touch to makeup. Its multi-purpose nature makes it ideal as a highlighter, blush, bronzer, or a veil of color on the eyelids. Its generous applicator deposits just the right amount onto the skin for intuitive and easy makeup application. Alrighty guys, let's finally go ahead and try this on. What I don't like is it's wet, so if your eye has even the slightest bit of wetness or tears, which my eyes are really wet all the time, it just lifts. See how it's like lifting the foundation off underneath? Yeah, not good. So now I'm just gonna go over the pros and cons of this product. So the first pro is that it very much does show up on the skin. At least in the white pearly shade. I can't speak for the other shades because I only have the pearly shade. It illuminates in an absolutely beautiful way. And I like how it's really versatile as a product. Like it's marketed as a highlighter, but you can wear it like as eyeshadow in the corners of your eyes, you know, stuff like that. You can use it for whatever you want really, wherever you want to add a pop of glitter. And the last pro I can think of is that the packaging feels very luxurious. I like how it's glass and it's very hefty and just overall it doesn't feel cheap, which is nice. And now for the cons of this product. So according to the specs, it says the applicator was designed to deposit the perfect amount of product. I personally find that it put out way too much, and I almost feel like I would want to dab it on my fingers first and then kind of like rub them together and use the residue to apply it, because when you just like dab the actual liquid directly onto your skin, I just feel like it's way too much actually. And because it's so liquidy, I find that it tends to like lift the foundation underneath, which is not a cute look. Like that kind of happened on my nose during the try on portion of this video, as you could see. It was just kind of like erasing my makeup underneath, which I find is something you run the risk of when you try liquid on liquid, like liquid foundation and liquid highlighter. It's kind of like when you write on a window with a regular marker and it actually erases, it doesn't really stay because it's just, yeah, something about the textures mixing together, it just has no give. And I actually made sure to do a very intense skin prep. Like I have 3 layers of like moisturizer, serum, SPF underneath, primer, and then I also put powder on as well so that it wouldn't lift, but it's still lifted. So yeah, there's certain parts of my face that it's cool that you have the option to put it there. For me personally though, I don't know if it would stay, such as the bridge of my nose and the corners of my eyes. It does tend to like lift. So it pretty much only works well here for me, and maybe here. If you apply even a little bit too much of this because it's so pigmented, you can run the risk of looking like the Tin Man from Wizard of Oz, or like some metal person. Like, yeah, it's just, it's a little bit too pigmented in some ways. It's very, very strong. It could just be this color. Like, I think I should have went with the light pink one actually, because then it would have looked like a more lit from within look rather than just like a white line. But I did like how this swatched on my hand, and that's why I decided to go with it. But of course on the face it is a different story. It is incredibly powerful, which if you like that look then it's perfect for you, but I do think it's like a little bit giving Tin Man at certain angles if you're not careful. And the other con I can think of is that even though the packaging does feel luxurious and hefty, it is extremely heavy and bulky. And because it's glass, it's delicate, so it's definitely not that travel friendly. For a highlighter, it's just like so unnecessarily chunky. Honestly, the size of this seems like it could be a foundation. That's how huge it is. It's a very strange packaging choice for a highlighter. So finally, my overall score of this product is about a 6.5 or 7 out of 10. As with so many other Dior beauty products, I really wanted to love this. And I saw that it had super high ratings and good reviews on Sephora and on Dior. And when I swatched it in the store, I really liked it. But overall, I just find that it's a little bit hard to control because it's so liquidy, and it's just okay. Perhaps it would have been different if I got it in another more subtle shade such as pink or gold. Since I have a decently warm undertone and maybe the white was just a little bit too bold for me. Like maybe if you were more fair or you had a more like cool skin tone, this might look more seamless on you. But yeah, overall, I don't know if I would recommend this because at the end of the day, I love just popping a little bit of highlighter all over my face. So like here, 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 here. But with this particular one, as I said earlier, it tends to lift the makeup underneath my face everywhere I put it, except for here and here. So it's like kind of useless that I would only use it on those 2 spots, and then I would use a regular powder highlighter for everywhere else. It's kind of just like, what's the point? And then I thought, well, maybe I could use it strictly for like liquid eyeshadow, but again, it's too wet. Like it doesn't stick, and it just kind of looks patchy and doesn't work that well as an eyeshadow. I wish I could return it, to be honest, and if I bought it from Sephora, I probably could have. But unfortunately, when you order from Dior, I'm sure some of you know, it is such a freaking hassle to return things. Like you have to ship it out yourself at the post office. You have to pay like $20 for shipping. It's just not worth it. So ordering from Dior is only worth it if you get the freebies, which in this case I didn't even. So overall, I'm just pretty disappointed in this whole entire experience with this highlighter through and through. And yeah, just overall guys, I feel like my Dior videos get the most views on my channel, which is such an honor because I love the look of Dior beauty products. But I'm finding a pattern in that most of them leave me pretty like underwhelmed. Like I haven't really experienced that many Dior products that were like, oh my goodness, this is so worth money. I really do think that it's just because they're Dior. And because I love the look of Dior things, obviously I see them as like beautiful decor pieces that I keep on my vanity, and I love to look at them and use them on special occasions and stuff like that. I'm kind of feeling really burnt out and underwhelmed by how incredibly overpriced these Dior products are when they're pretty mid, honestly. Like sometimes I find that I've used even just like drugstore products that work better than Dior, or just other brands they have at Sephora. Like literally, I think only the Dior Show Iconic Mascara and like maybe the powder are like the only two that I found to be really memorable. Most of their products are just kind of meh, to be honest. Anyways, that is it for this review, you guys. I truly hope it was helpful to you. Please give it a like if it helped you out, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, as I put so much work into my videos and it would truly mean more to me than you would ever know. So thank you all so very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!